Let's talk about Extreme Rules, or how WWE has called it, the horror show at Extreme Rules. Um, so I just wanted to give you my predictions and my view about how the pay-per-view was actually called. So first, it was just supposed to be called Extreme Rules 2020, and in the event there are a lot of cinematic matches, but let's start with the matches. So, we have Apollo Crews versus MVP, singles match for the WWE United States Championship. I've read the rumors because I think many of you know Sportskeeda. I'm one active on the site, and I read since Paul Heyman got demoted, Apollo Crews' reign as United States Champion is in huge jeopardy. And since MVP has revealed a new, in my opinion, a different, I'd not necessarily say it's good or bad, but a new looking United States Championship, um, I think MVP is gonna walk out of this victorious, or Apollo Crews beats MVP and then loses the title to Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam, or I don't know. But I think Apollo Crews won't be the champion going on for 2 months. I think he's going to lose it anytime soon. Before I go further more in, we have for now 6 matches scheduled for Extreme Rules. One I've just talked about, Apollo Crews was MVP for the US title. We have a grand total of Jeff Hardy was Sheamus. The bar fight is missing. We have a grand total of 3 cinematic matches, and we're gonna start with this first one. So I think the bar fight should be the first cinematic match to be shown at TV. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I will be very disappointed if there is not one single situation where someone is gonna throw a glass into the other's opponent and it's not gonna end bloodily, because as we know it, it is called the horror show at Extreme Rules. So I hope there include bloods and guts in the bar fight, because um, if you look at the build up, a bar fight in a cinematic manner actually makes sense. Since I've read rumors that Jeff Hardy is leaving WWE, I think Sheamus is gonna walk out of this victorious too, or Jeff Hardy wins by using the bar as an advantage. But this is Sheamus' home, the bar. So next match is Asuka versus Sasha Banks. I have nothing to say about this match. It's going to be a good technical masterpiece. Nothing more than it's going to be a good technical masterpiece. I'm sorry. But Bailey is going to screw Sasha Banks, or Asuka's going to win clean. I'm not hyped for this match. The build-up wasn't that great actually, which is WWE. Unfortunately, WWE is with habit of having matches nowadays with trying to building it up great, but it ends up to be horrendous. Asuka's gonna retain. I have I have no idea why they want Sasha Banks as Raw Women's Champion, but yeah, this is coming next. So Bailey versus Nikki Cross, another situation I'm not hyped for. It's just like SmartGuard Moments website has already said it good. It's just a filler match. Bailey versus Nikki Cross. Bailey will obviously retain with Sasha Banks' help, even though she can beat Nikki Cross herself, because 1 year ago Bailey beat Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross on her own. But yeah, they're just screwing it all up. Next match is the Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins eye for an eye match. And I'm watching it on Wikipedia right now. They are even said the match can only be won when one competitor extracts an eye of their opponent. And the rumors are said that they used CGI for it. If this match won't have bloods or guts, the pay-per-view will be a massive fail because of the name, the horror show. Because I have no idea how, I don't know how CGI works. Um, and I'm actually the last one who loses hope in WWE in case of this, but they just disappointed me in the past. So I'm a little curious, but I'm still hopeful that this is going to be a good cinematic match because there is no way that this Rey Mysterio vs Rollins is going to be a normal straight up match. I don't know where this is going to be, but for this I'm a little hyped for this. I think Rey Mysterio is gonna beat the crap out of Rollins, and then win. If Rollins win, it wouldn't be bad either. But I think the babyface Rey Mysterio is gonna be going out of this victorious. Drew McIntyre vs Dolph Ziggler, with some comments, said that this is going to be a TLC match. I have nothing to say about this match. Then it's going to be a good technical masterpiece. And I don't want to say that I'm tired of Drew McIntyre as WWE champion. But we all know that Drew McIntyre is going to retain against Ziggler. We all know it. And I just can't wait that in a match for the title that the odds are against Drew McIntyre's favor, because they have been in Drew McIntyre's favor ever since he won a title at WrestleMania against the Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, where he squashed in under 5 minutes. So I think Drew McIntyre is going to win. Um, And now we have Braun Strowman with Bray Wyatt in the Wyatt Swamp fight. Um, don't hate me for it, but I don't have more to say for it than I have for the iPhone I match. It's going to be obviously an cinematic match too. This is clear. And since the match or the fight is not for the Universal Championship, I assume that Bray Wyatt is gonna win at this contest. It would be stupid if they don't, since this is not for the Universal Championship, because I think they want to drop the title to the Fiend. Um, so I think White is gonna win. So now we get to the situation. I think this is a very dumb situation to call this the horror show, since this is exactly a situation like Backlash. If Backlash would have just stayed in the name, even though Orton was an Edge match, even if this match was in my eyes a 5-star match, obviously. They should have just stayed with the Backlash name without calling it the greatest match ever or this crap. Because if they just would have stayed with Backlash, this pay-per-view would have delivered massively because the pay-per-view event was awesome. Now they called the horror show, the odds are stacked for WWE. The expectations are risen because of it. Everybody is expecting a TV-14 masterpiece, Blood Culture, and I hope that WWE is gonna pull the trigger and we're gonna get one of the most entertaining shows since I can't remember when. So I hope that you enjoyed the first premiere episode of the DiveCast. I know I did a terrible job, terrible job. I want to say thank you very much for listening to me. And next time you're gonna hear me on the night after the horror show at Extreme Rules. Bye bye.